Learning new tools sucks. You search the web, you find 47 videos, you watch 5, and you realize that is not what you want, that you are losing time. Then you go to Udemy and you buy a 20 hours course. And at the end of the day, you are in tutorial hell. And we have all been there. That's why I have created a Claude Code skill that can teach you anything. It can be your personal tutor. It speaks your language, it adapts to your level, and it teaches you exactly what you want, totally personalized. Let me show you exactly how I have built it and how to use it. C'est parti! Let's create a course about NA10 together. So here I am inside Claude Code and I type /learn NA10. I could also say I want to learn NA10 and the skill will take on that. So it has created the NA10 folder and it's installing the MCPs for transcribing videos and for searching the web and the documentation with context 7. So okay, now he has created the course folder with NA10 and we have to move inside the folder to continue. And he has installed also the MCPs to transcribe videos and to get documentation with contact 7. And here you need to put your API key, but it's not mandatory for contact 7. So let's do that. So I create a new terminal and I go inside the NA10 folder just like that. We can do it by dragging. So now we are inside and we open Claude. This is an abbreviation to go into YOLO mode. And now I type learn continue to detect that the setup is not completed because we don't have any module. It finds the MCPs. So we have MCPs here to transcribe videos and to get documentation with contact 7. And now it's asking me question to adapt this course specifically for me. So first, the language detected that I speak English. So he asked me if I want it in English. Then the teaching style, if I want to be explained like I'm 5, casual, standard, academic or technical. The learning mode, if I want it direct, Socratic, which is leading by question, which is deeper but take more time. Example first, projects based, speedrun or deep dive, and then my experience with NA10, if I am a beginner, if I work with Zapier or Make or similar before, if I want an A to Z course or if I want to learn specific areas like AI workflow or webhook, and if I have some preferred creators. I want to learn in English, the tone has to be casual and I want it to be project based. I'm advanced and I want now to focus on enterprise and advanced features like the queue mode. I don't have any preferred channel for that. Let's go. Now it's running the research feature and it asks me the recency. So yes, last 2-3 months. So now you see use context 7 to search the library and is searching in YouTube. It's searching also if there is MCPs that can work for that. Now it's fetching the docs about queue mode. It has made all the research, find the official docs, some articles. Then he has looked for YouTube videos, but nothing was really specific for that and recent. So he will rely on the documentation. He found these MCPs that I always use to create NA10 workflows from Claude Code, but here it's not useful, so it will not use it for that. And then it builds a curriculum, and as it's project based and advanced, each module will center around a real deliverable that we will build. Okay, so from there is building the curriculum, and here is it. So we can watch it here. We have all the modules, but the exercise are not created. And now we're going to chat with it to follow the course. And here we have all the research. So here are the summary of the articles that he have found and of the documentation. And here we have the course state. So language English, current module 1, completed modules, etc. Everything is tracked here. Research notes and Claude MD file with all the commands. So we have a next command, exercise, hint, progress, recap, review, challenge, explain differently, add video, add resource, settings. So we can add more documentation during the course and we can adapt the tone or anything. We can change the course of what we're learning if we don't like it. And he asks if we want to dive into module 1 or if we want to modify things. Let's dive into module 1. And this is the result. So over the 10 next modules, we're going to build a complete enterprise N8N platform. So we explain why QMod exists, the architecture, etc. So something very complete. And then it gives you an exercise. And of course, if you want more exercise, if you want to have other videos, you can do all that. And you can see all the commands that you can use. Add resource, add video, challenge, exercise, explain differently, help, hint, next, progress, recap, recover, review, and settings. So something very complete. You can download the complete skill for free in the link in the description. But if you want to learn Claude Code in depth and N8N and even perhaps have me as coach, join the Early AI Doctor community. The link is also in the description. And if you want me to build some skills for you to audit your business to see where AI and automation make sense, you can book a free strategy call, also link in the description. Now let's see how this is actually built. It's not an app, it's not a SaaS, there is no code, it's a set of MD files and it's named a skill. And so there is 42 files, 10 workflows, 6 creation steps, 13 in-course commands, 7 reference, and 0 line of code. And of course, I have not written all these files by hand. Claude have done it. It has been speaking with Claude, explaining him what I want, and a game of iteration, then testing, building a course, and iterating again until I have the perfect skill. And so here you can see all the files. So the entry routing is the /learn topic, and this is a command here. And so this command is calling the skill which is here. So, okay, here we have the skill intent detection. It means that we can, for example, say, oh, I want to learn Claude Code, and it here I want to learn, and it knows that he has to load the skill learn anything. Okay, then we have these workflows, which are here, okay? And we have the course life cycle. So start the course, it creates a new course from scratch in 6 steps, what we have seen during the creation. Continue course, so you resume where you left off on the last session. Teach, mark complete, and so this track the progress. Then we have the content enrichment. During the course, we can add a new video, we can add a resource, we can generate exercise, we can update a module with new info. So it's a living document, it's a living course. And then system, we have settings. So during the course, we can change the mode, we can change the style, the language, the preferences. Then the course creation. What happens when we start a new course? So the setup, it creates the folder as we have seen, and it install the YouTube MCP to get the transcription and the Context 7 MCP in case you don't have it installed globally. And it generates a git ignore. Then the personalization. So it picks the language, it shows the learning mode, the style, the experience level. Then the research. It launched parallel web research to find documentation, articles, videos, and eventually MCPs. That's the N8N MCP, for example, that can be useful to create MCP if you are learning N8N, of course. And then it analyzes all that and it keeps that into the research folder. It evaluates the MCPs that it found. And then with all this information, it generates the curriculum. And it creates a handoff.md with /comments ready to prompt in a fresh window. And then it generates the course structure. So we have the topic, the course state.json, which is a readable state, the MCP.json with all the MCPs that we are using, the Claude MD, which is course-specific context, and all the curriculum, then the completed lesson, the exercise, and the research, and all the comments. So the teach module delivers the lesson using your chosen mode. The exercise, it's an hands-on practice or conceptual question. Evaluate it, score your answer, and give you hints and feedback, and then update state files and move to the next module. So the loop is teach, practice, evaluate, adapt and repeat. So we have 6 learning mode: direct, Socratic, example first, project-based, speedrun, deep dive, and 5 teaching styles. Explain me like my 5: casual, standard, academic, and technical. And then we have all these commands. We have for navigation: next, progress, recap, help, for practice exercise, challenge, review, hint, and content and settings. You can add a video, resource, explain differently, settings, and recover. Behind the scenes, we have 7 references. So learning mode, teaching style, Socratic method, assessment question, state update, metadata system, transcript sanitization. We have MCP tools, the YouTube transcript, the context 7, and an eventual topic MCP. And for the state system, we have the course state.json, the YAML formatter, the write order, the mode memory, permanent versus temporary mode, and session handoff. So the full journey, for example, I want to learn Python. Step 1, there is the setup. Then we switch inside the Python course folder, and then we personalize, research. We add MCP, curriculums, and handoff. And then we open a new window, and we have the teaching loop with teach, exercise, evaluate, and transition. And for each module, we have all these commands, and then we complete the course. So in this video, we have seen how you can create a Claude Code skill to learn anything. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what you would like to learn in the next video. And if you want to learn Claude Code in depth, or NA10, or even have me as coach, join the Early AI Adopters community. And if you want my help, you can also book a free strategy call. All the links are in the description. À bientôt!